All right, hello and welcome. Look, if you've ever sat in a meeting about a new engineering initiative and heard the words project, program, and portfolio thrown around like it's some kind of buzzword bingo, well, you are definitely not alone.
Let's be honest, the difference between them can feel, well, as clear as mud, can it? But here's the thing, getting it right isn't just about sounding clever in a meeting. It's absolutely vital for success.
You see, when you get them wrong, it's a recipe for a proper dog's breakfast. We're talking misaligned strategies, confused teams, just a whole lot of wasted time and money. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to clear the fog and give you a really simple, powerful way to think about these things. So here's our plan. We'll start with a big muddle, then dive into projects, programs, and portfolios. We'll see how it all works together and finish with the key questions you should be asking. We're going to go from the ground floor right up to the helicopter view. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start at the beginning, the ground floor. We're talking about something we all know and, well, maybe love, the project. This really is the bedrock, the fundamental building block of getting anything done. The key word here, the one I really want you to focus on, is temporary. A project isn't forever. It has a very clear start and, crucially, a definite finish. Think of it like a sprint to a finish line, not some never-ending marathon. Yeah, its whole purpose is to create one specific thing. You know, a new bit of software, maybe a new hospital wing, or, as you see here, a shiny new bridge. And how do we know if it's a success? Well, it's all about efficiency. Did we do it on time? Did we stick to the budget? Is the quality right? That's the game. So, we've built our bridge. Brilliant. Job done, right? Well, not quite. See, one single bridge on its own doesn't modernize an entire transport network. To do that, we've got to zoom out a bit. We need to start thinking about programs. Now, a program isn't just a big list of projects all thrown together. No. It's a coordinated effort. And the magic word, the thing you have to remember, is benefits. It's all about making sure that 2 + 2 = 5. You know, achieving something much bigger than you'd get from just managing those projects on their own. Let's stick with the transport idea. Imagine you're modernizing the railways. You've got one project to upgrade the signals, another to refurbish the stations, and of course, our new bridge project. Individually, they're just outputs, things. But when you manage them together as a coordinated program, what do you get? You get a real outcome. A transformed, faster, more reliable railway. That's the benefit you're chasing. All right, time for the final zoom out. We're leaving the project site, we're leaving the program office, and we're heading right into the boardroom. This is the real helicopter view. The big question here is, how does a whole organization decide what to even spend its money on? Well, that's where the portfolio comes in. Think of the portfolio as the company's entire investment catalog. It's the whole shebang, every project, every program. And its one and only job is to make sure that every single penny we spend, every hour of effort, is pushing us directly towards our biggest, most important strategic goals. Yeah, this is where the really tough questions get asked. You know, are we actually spending our money on the right things? Does this program really help our 5-year plan? And hey, which projects should we kill off to free up cash and people for something better? At the end of the day, it's all about one thing: strategic investment control. Okay, so we've looked at the 3 levels separately: project, program, portfolio. Now for the aha moment. Let's put it all together and see how these pieces fit into one complete system. A system that's designed to do one thing: deliver value. And this table just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? Have a look at that primary focus row. You can see the whole story right there. Projects are all about outputs, the thing. Programs are about benefits, the change. And portfolios? They're all about strategy, the direction. Honestly, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, let it be that progression: outputs to benefits to strategy. And here's another great way to see it, as a kind of value factory. It all starts at the top with strategy. That strategy tells the portfolio where to invest the money. The portfolio then greenlights programs and projects. The projects build the stuff, the outputs. The programs weave those outputs together to create real benefits. And those benefits? They deliver the strategic value we were after in the first place. See? It's a beautiful, logical flow. Okay, that's the theory. Let's make it real. Let's take a massive, real-world engineering challenge that we're all grappling with. the UK's strategic goal of hitting net zero carbon. So, at the very top, you've got the government's National Sustainability Portfolio. That's where they decide how to invest in all things green. Okay, within that portfolio, they might authorize, say, a renewable energy expansion program. The goal, the benefit, is more clean power. And how does that program deliver? By coordinating a bunch of individual projects, building this wind farm, installing that solar plant, upgrading the grid over there. See how it all cascades down perfectly? From big strategy to concrete action.
Right. So, what's the big takeaway? What does this actually mean for you on a Monday morning at work? Well, it all comes down to knowing which question to ask depending on what hat you're wearing. If you're wearing your project manager hat, you are laser focused on delivery. The question is simple and tactical. Are we building this thing correctly? Is it on time? Is it on budget? Does it meet the spec? But if you're wearing your program manager hat, you've got to zoom out. You're not asking about the individual things anymore. You're asking about the bigger picture. Are we actually achieving the transformation we wanted? Are all these separate projects adding up to deliver the real benefits we promised? And finally, up at the portfolio level, it is the ultimate strategic question. It's not about are we building it right or is it delivering benefits? It's are we investing in the right things in the first place? Out of all the possible things we could spend our time and money on, are these the ones that will actually get us where we need to go? And that's the big question I want to leave you with. Take a look at your own organization. Are you just busy building things right? Or are you focused on building the right things? Because understanding that difference, that's the key. That's what turns a brilliant technician into a true strategic leader. Thanks so much for watching.